Audio and video. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Waters of the Deep. So, a little recap. The party, after venturing through Strahd's cursed lands, made their way to the mountaintop, where they found a bunch of one-eyed, giant-looking creatures all in a type of stasis, and then they themselves went through some stasis moments before Galen was able to wisdom save her way to open the temple doors, revealing a large, obnoxious cloud that filled the room. Galen was, excuse me, offered a choice: kill one, and the rest will be set free, and chose to sacrifice her own life for the sake of everybody else. After which, some life-saving events took place to no avail. All the stasis creatures and players were released, and Otis told everybody to get out of the temple and decided to 1v1 the shadow creature. Speaking of which, I did the math after last week's episode. If you had taken 2 more points of damage when that roof collapsed, Brad, it would have been an insta-kill for Otis. So you were that close. Fun fact, though. Yeah, and then there was mourning moments. Everybody's over Galen's body, thinking last desperate attempts. Silt, you had overheard bits and pieces of conversation from I'm just going to start calling them Cyclopses, because we all know that's what they are. The players don't know that's what they are called. They just think they're giants with one eyes, but they're Cyclopses. So,
Does Pan know?
No. Pan does not. Cyclopses are exceedingly rare creatures, but they very much look like giants.
Yeah.
So,
let's say I didn't think that was probably something he'd come across.
Yeah, no. Silt, you had overheard them talking bits and pieces of how did the shadow get there? How is it so strong? What do we have to do to prevent it from coming back? We need to fix the temple, but the temple's now cursed. We need to re-sanctify it, basically. Just those bits and pieces, kind of listening back and forth. And that's where we left off, with the party still mourning over Galen's body. You guys did get a level up, so some of you may have some new abilities or events you would like to try, but we will pick up right there in the mourning phase. Don't all jump to go first.
Katie asked the question in the group chat. I'm trying to see if I can.
One other thing, Pan. Katie, you have to open up your class.
I got you. Let me do this for her. In the characters select on the right hand side of the screen, you'll find spells. You click on that, you'll pull up a big spell list. Go down to sources, you'll find Eldritch Invocations.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're very low.
Make sure you set the version. No, you can't use that. That's spells as a result of invocations. So Katie, if you click classes under the character, and then find Warlock 2024, And then on the right-hand side, click the Features tab. And that'll have a list of all your Eldritch Invocations sorted by level. So the number in the middle is the level.
There it is. Okay. Number in the middle is the level.
Yep. You got it? Need me to share my screen real quick?
What? How do I?
So,
I see. Below that, under feature choices. Okay.
yeah, feature, and then scroll down. And then abilities under features are the ones you have. So if you're swapping one out, you just right-click one of the ones you unlock your character, and then delete is on the left-hand side.
The one that I'm swapping out is not in there because I'm swapping out Devil's Sight. It's not listed.
Yeah, it is.
Under there, it's just listed on my main tab.
No, it's under features. It's the 5th one from the top.
Oh, no. I mean in my character sheet.
I'm looking at your character sheet. Devil's Sight is the 5th one from the top.
Oh, so it's listed under the classes, but just not on my actions tab.
Oh, yeah, because there's nothing on actions that it would do.
Okay, so how do I...
You unlock your character sheet.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a trash can to the left of it. You just click that trash can twice.
But it's not there. Here, hang on.
There, I deleted it for you. And then you just drag and drop your new one in.
Okay. Oop.
And I got rid of your Devil's Sight under your senses. So.
Shit ain't dragging.
Click the blue button to open it up, and then drag from... Well, which one do you want? I'll just drag it for you.
I want Eldritch Spear.
Eldritch Spear. Okay.
5. And then...
And which cantrip are you applying that to?
Eldritch Blast. Also, Agonizing Blast is... No, I guess that automatically goes to Eldritch Blast. Okay, so I have... Thirsting Blade.
Number of feet equal to 30 times increases. Okay, so 30
It's
times
like
4 is 120, so it effectively doubles the range. 120 feet. Plus 120
Shouldn't
feet.
it be... No, it should be 200, because I'm 7. 7 times 30 is...
Oh, Warlock level. Sorry, I was looking at your Charisma modifier. So, plus 210 then. So that's 330 feet.
Am I missing one?
I don't know. How many are you supposed to have? You're a level 7 Warlock. You're supposed to have 6 invocations. 1,
no,
2,
lessons
3,
of the first. Okay,
5, 6.
yep. No, I
Yep,
got
you
it.
got 6.
Lessons of the old first ones isn't listed there either, which is fine because it's just...
It's under...
feet.
They all list under abilities. They only show up on your actions tab if there's like an actual action
actionable.
associated with it. So,
Okay.
all right, I think.
Oh, is that where you were telling me to delete them from? Was
Yeah.
abilities?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Nope. Yep. Okay. Got it.
So,
We are all good now.
okay. So yeah, back to role playing. Anybody have anything here in this moment?
I want to go back inside and finish with these people.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sorry.
I'm still waiting for Odess to tell him.
Okay.
Thing.
Katie is super quiet to me.
Yeah, you are kind of quiet,
Sorry.
Katie.
Sorry, I'm gonna be out of commission for just a second because I'm still trying to get my stuff loaded up.
Okay. Did you have
better.
something? Because we'll just go inside and come back to you.
No, I don't have anything at the moment. Sorry.
Okay. So Silt, you had something for Odess?
Yeah, I was just gonna tell him after he was done doing his thing. I'm not interrupting, but I'd tell him that they need a cleric of Poseidon to purify the temple.
Pearl, you said you were going to go inside. Whereabouts and what are you doing?
Just close enough where I can try to aim at the Cyclops number 3.
I mean, you
You
can
know they're
aim-
not fighting us, right?
I'm angry.
If I see Pearl doing that, I'm trying to stop her as however I need
Yeah.
to.
Okay. Let's settle it this way. Taddy, Silt, and Pearl roll initiative. So we're going to play this as Pearl, because you can aim at 3 from where you're standing. You lift your gun up sideways, kill shot style. And you rolled the lowest initiative. So Taddy first, then Silt. You both get 1 round to try to stop her.
Yeah. So if I see her taking aim on the Cyclops, I'm gonna, rush over in front of her. Yo, what the hell are you doing?
Mind you, my eyes are very, very red right now, and you can see that I'm like, I just need to kill something, and you can see that in my face. Like, my face is just very, like, I'm very dangerous right now. Just, like, yeah.
Go find a bird. Go a worm, something. Not those guys. Those are the guys we've been trekking all this way to come find.
Pearl's gonna go, and she's gonna, like, just stab to, like, the ground. Like, just really hard. Just, like, try to hit the ground with my weapon.
So you're kind of going to take a walk sort of thing?
No, I'm actually going with the weapon, and as he's saying that to me, Taddy, I'm, like, trying to, like, with all my force in the world, try to, like, stab or hit the ground.
Okay.
And I'll look at Taddy and I'll say, "Oh, fine."
What's everyone else doing? Anyone else doing?
Yeah. Pan is just crying and wailing and screaming inconsolably, just having the most existential crisis of his life.
I'll go over and give Pan a hug.
He's got like the red eyes and the snot running down his chin, and it just he's not in a healthy place right now.
Teddy's gonna look at the group and say, "Well, guys, can we? Odie, you got a freaking bag that holds fucking everything. Can't you just put her in there and there's magic out there that'll bring her back. Can we just take her with us and try and figure that shit out?"
You're muted.
Of course I'm muted.
No, not you. Brad is.
No, not you. Brad is.
And then Mike muted himself, thinking
I
he
did.
was
I fucking
unmuted.
did.
I'm sorry, I completely missed all of that conversation.
Oh, great. You know it takes
So the
effort to put feeling into all that, and it's spur of the moment shit. Okay, here we go. I'll try it again.
Okay, well, I'll give you guys fair warning. I was out of commission.
I said, Odie, you got a fucking bag that'll hold everything. Can't we just like put her in the bag and figure this shit out later? Cause like, I know there's ways to bring her back. We just don't have it here.
I also
Um,
told you earlier that they needed a cleric of Poseidon to heal their temple, to cleanse it.
Like it bugs the fuck out of me that like I'm not happy about the situation, but at the same time, sitting here crying over a dead corpse isn't going to help us. When we can bring her back, if we just get this shit done and we go get the shit we need to fucking bring her back.
As
I
Pearl's
think-
hearing that, I'm gonna walk away.
I was just gonna say, I think based on everything that's going on right now between Silt throwing that at him, Taddy's yelling at him to do this, I would think that Otis would probably pick up Gal's body, and I don't have a map up at the moment.
You're sitting with her on your knees. That's where we left off. On the
He
stairs of the building.
Got it. He would probably pick her up and begin walking inside. I guess he's not super familiar with the area, so he's looking for an open room with a door.
Yeah, it's all really open. You get to about here, carrying Galen's body, and the Cyclops all kind of stop and look at you, and the Oracle, who's clearly dressed much better, starts speaking in Giant, essentially, which you don't understand, but Silt does. And Silt, they ask exactly what I just whispered to you, just directly instead of theoretically.
I'd translate that
I'm gonna
to
pull
Odess.
Pearl with me, by the way.
Pearl, do you resist?
Stay with me, girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I just need to take a walk. Like I'll be back, and I'm gonna run off.
They'd like to know if they can perform rites over Galen.
They want to perform rites over Galen.
Well, they want to know if we'd like them to.
Fuck. Sorry, I have one too many pages open here. I'm gonna go spell cells.
They would like to bless
Ignore
her
that.
sacrifice and soul.
I obviously don't understand any of the language that they're talking, right?
No. Nope, none of you speak Giant. The only reason Katie understands is because she has comprehend languages up.
So if I understand this spell correctly, I can cast tongues on myself.
Yeah.
To understand them.
Yeah, if you want to speak directly to them.
So I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. The second you cast it, the deep, rumbly language that you had no clue turns into crystal clear common. We are the protectors of Poseidon's temples, his children, in fact. And by his grace and mercy, We acknowledge the sacrifice of your fallen companion, and if you wish and will allow, we would like to honor that sacrifice by performing last rites.
Otis is going to say something back. I don't know how you want me to because I would prefer to send it where only the DM and Silk can hear it. I don't know if that's possible.
You can whisper it to us. You just have to do them individually.
Separately? Okay. I will send that right now.
Okay.
So give me 1 second. I'm going to send it to you first.
And then if you control A, control C, you can copy it and then paste it into another whisper.
The next one. Okay.
Can't we just notate it that nobody but so-and-so is hearing it to make it easier for him?
I mean, that's entirely up to him. Brad, if you want to just say it and declare that only me and Silt hear it, that's up to you. If you don't want anybody else to know what you're saying, then individual whispers is the way to go.
Yeah, I'm almost there already.
Okay.
Mike over there being
I-
noisy and shit.
Well, no, I just don't want it to take a half an hour for him to have to whisper out a few lines to you and then her, and then you guys whisper it back, and then
it will probably be only one line.
I'm just trying to make life easier for you,
Why?
bro. That's
You
all.
got somewhere to be for the next 2 hours and 37 minutes, Mike?
Yeah, right here. trying to get this shit done with Taddy.
Trying to get my
Being more
playtime
efficient
in.
than this.
Come on. While Brad is texting that, Katie, your office looks really weird without anything on the walls.
I know, the whole house is like, it's different because all the stuff on the walls, it cuts down on sound echoes, you know?
Yeah,
Now it's a lot more echoey.
and it's probably super bright now, too.
And that would have been pretty loud with thaumaturgy.
Wow.
So the 4 sentries will kind of bow their heads and respectfully, reverently acknowledge what you're saying and back away. The Oracle will calmly speak to you, I guess is the best way to describe. Like, she's not trying to push your buttons, if that makes sense.
I get it.
And she just says, we know. We failed. We don't know what happened. We don't know how it happened. We don't know what that thing was. One moment it was gone, and the next it was here. All we can do now is continue to live in Poseidon's grace and by his virtues.
Otis, I mean, who's standing next to me? Is Silt standing next to me? So I know
Yeah, sort of behind you a little bit.
who's. I should pull up the map here. I don't know if they could see my face, but you could, even though the Oracle's being nice, like Otis's face is not. It's probably the angriest you've seen him
Dude, is
in a
this
while, if not ever. And he's going to, like you can kind of see his lip kind of twitching, like he's about to say something, but doesn't. And then he's going to demand a room from them.
Poseidon welcomes all into his embrace. From whence we all came from the sea, so too shall we return to it. Make use of whatever space you need. And they all kind of step to the side to give you whatever space you require.
Yes, Otis will go in and he'll find some kind of room, because I figure, if I remember right, this room is still pretty fucked up and
That room is covered with the ceiling. None of the rooms in this temple have fully intact walls or doors, so there's no complete privacy. The most secluded point would probably be over here, like back behind this wall somewhere.
you know what? I should ask this. There's enough. Let me double check one thing. Of course, it didn't add it. Why the fuck did it not add it? I don't think I clicked the correct button. No, it updated. The door to, let me see here. This room. How tall is it?
Well, the door is buried under a mountain of rubble.
Okay, so they reached in and pulled me out from there.
Yeah. No, you were buried.
Okay.
And when they moved the
So the
rubble
whole
around
room's
the
buried.
middle of the room, it all piled up around the doors, so the whole room's filled with rubble right now.
Oh. How big is, because this is open then, here. How big is that one?
There is no door.
Is there a space that's right here? An open space?
Yeah, that's like the archway where a door used to be, but there is no door.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking, is how big is that open?
10, 15, 25-ish feet wide and 15 feet tall.
That won't work then. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, he'll come in here, and I'm assuming that this is a fireplace or something, it looks like.
It used to be.
Ish.
Yeah.
He will start gathering if there's wood in the room, which it looks like there's like a wooden table or something.
Yeah, there's old scraps of wood just about everywhere.
He will set Gal's body down next to the fire, like right in this area here, and start gathering wood and start putting it in there to start a fire. And once he has enough, he'll use his, I believe he has something in his inventory to start a fire.
Yeah.
And that's what he'll be doing for the next few minutes.
Okay. What's everyone else doing in that few minutes?
I'm walking.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm wiping off my face while I'm still kind of hiccuping and sniffling.
I need a half a second, guys. Role play amongst yourselves.
Okay.
I know he said role play, but Teddy's just gonna hang out and chill and wait, basically.
So as Otis is making the fire and everything else, he will. Let me make sure it's in my bag. I'm pretty sure it is.
Sorry about that. Keep going.
He's gonna pull out a where'd he go? I know I have some like fancy clothing or robes in here somewhere.
Yeah, your cleric's priest robes.
Yes. So he's going to like basically pull out. Actually, I have 3 of them, and I can tell you exactly what color. He's going to pull out the golden one. So let me take that off of there. And basically wrap Gal in this vestment in the cloth. And then he's going to begin to pray over her.
Okay. Are you just praying, or are you doing something?
Not anything in particular. It's as of right now. It's just it's a prayer. Like he's still like he's processing. There's a lot of anger and stuff going on with him. He's this is him like coming to terms. He's trying to think through everything that's going on at the moment. He's trying to think through everything that just happened. That just he's got these giants that want him to. What's the word? I don't think consecrate is the correct word, but
Yeah, consecrate the holy grounds or whatever.
Consecrate the grounds again and make them holy, and then you got everybody's wanting to know what to do with Cal's body, and like he's just massively overwhelmed at the moment. So this is his moment of like trying to take a breath before he snaps.
Okay. Roll 2 D100s in the tower, please.
I think these are D100s, so we'll find out. Yep, that works.
That looks like him.
Okay, beautiful. How long do you plan on praying for?
Probably an hour or so. Like it's a calming moment for him.
Okay.
I will make it 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour.
So the rest of you watch Otis go into this room, set up a fire, put on his vestments, that's the word we were looking for, and begin praying. You all kind of sit and watch for a moment, and then from behind you, coming up the hill, you hear Pearl's voice. Hey guys, look what I found!
I don't sound like that.
You kind of do. And you see Pearl walking back up the slope towards the temple with Becca. Would you please describe what they see?
Sure. You're going to see a raven with a blue hood carrying a flute in the kind of like red tunic. It's kind of longish and the ends kind of like flare out into like a skirt with longish sleeves. And you would hear a cheerful sailor voice that says "Ahoy there!" you could definitely tell it's like a mimic sound.
It's like when a parrot says it.
Yeah.
If you grew up on Haven, or if your name is Panawar Chivalry, you would recognize that this is a Kenku.
Oh, I would know what it is too, since I disguised myself as one once, I suppose.
Yep. Did you? I don't remember.
Yes,
I did.
she did.
Okay, so you've all seen a Kenku before. But if you didn't grow up on Haven, you don't really know what a Kenku is. So I think Pearl and Odess are the only two, and Gallon, obviously, would be the only ones who are like, I don't know anything about this race other than it looks like a bird. So
Kinku.
Okay. I mean, hi.
You would hear seagull caws and a wave crash in response.
Okay.
And
So
I'm gonna give Taddy like a look like you could be more friendly. Like I'm giving him that look like for whatever the
I-
fuck I'm giving you
I-
that look like don't be rude.
what, Pearl? I said hi. I said hi. What?
And I'm giving you the finger like shut up, like shh.
So what is this? Help me. So
I mutter under my breath, like, oh, good, just what we fucking need right now. So Taddy would hear me. Maybe not Iron Root, but.
Pearl
walk
losing
up.
it and getting new friends.
I'd walk up and introduce myself. Hello, Kenku. I am Silt. We are pleased to make your acquaintance. What may we call you?
I would make the sound of water dropping on wood, and it would sound like tika tika.
Okay. Then I would go on to explain that we have just finished defeating a very powerful foe and are grieving the loss of a good friend. You could even say family member. And I'd apologize for our, collective demeanor, but hopefully Tika Tika can understand.
Tika would have a soft expression on her face. And then you'd hear a soft lullaby hum and wave sounds. In a kind of gentle, calming, and soothing way.
Do I know enough about Kenkus to be able to translate that, as I would presume, above table?
Until you guys spend some time with this Kenku and learn how to interpret how it speaks or mimics or correlates information, I am going to call for an insight check. I think that's pretty good. What were you trying to relay there, Becca?
Oh, like a comforting.
Okay, so that was
like a sorry that this is happening to you. Comforting sounds, and like camaraderie.
I will motion into the building and say, "Would you like to join us around the fire?"
Above table, knowing what I know about Silt, soothing waves might not have been a good idea.
So we're zoned out.
Yeah, I'd follow Silt inside.
Okay.
As I walk by Taddy, I'd like shrug a little bit and say, "This is Tika Tika."
Oh, oh, okay. Okay.
Tika Tika would mimic Tatty and say, okay, okay.
One nat one away from this being lunchy lunch. Sorry, I had to do it.
Pearl hasn't thought about that yet.
Mhm.
Don't give her idea.
Ted's gonna meet Pearl. I'm assuming it is Tika following Silt.
Yeah, I think so.
Move your
Okay.
tokens where you wish.
Okay, Silt went in. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at Pearl after Tika and Silt walk away, and I'm gonna be like, Pearl, you said you wanted to go find something to kill, and you came back with a giant bird that's making weird sounds. What's what's going on?
So I was walking. Very bizarre. So I start thinking to myself of all the things that I could have done to save Galen. And then I'm mad at myself and I'm talking to myself. And then she Tika, it's there. And she starts moving her hands and she starts like acting like me. And just something about her was just so mesmerizing that I was like, okay. And I don't know. And she started following me and she's here.
Oh, okay. Okay. So are you good now? Are you not going to kill the giants that are supposed to help us?
I'm good. I just
Okay.
needed that walk.
Good.
Did-
Awesome.
Did Pearl just admit to being a giant narcissist that as soon as the bird started acting like her, she immediately felt comfortable and loved?
Yes.
Yeah, sounds
so
like it.
many birds.
Or-
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go join the group and see if we can't figure out what the hell's going on and maybe get back to what we were supposed to be doing. Yeah. What do you think?
Yes. Let's go. Let's go do that.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna start heading in, and hopefully Pearl walks with me. And
Yeah.
Dan,
I'll
you
follow.
coming?
Yeah.
Coming, little buddy.
While you were all distracted by the new friend, Ironroot disappeared again.
As is
Of
his
course
wont.
he did.
As is his way.
Yeah.
Becca, let me know if this affects you in any way. Yep, it did.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sure did.
Sorry.
okay. No, it's okay.
I didn't do it on purpose, I promise.
No, it's okay.
And Tika died. Got it.
No, Tika, I'll be right back.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Such a good,
that was
quick
really
friendship.
I was trying to take freaking Ironroot off the tracker, the player tracker, and
I was logged in. Yep.
it didn't work. I will take possession of Ironroot back though, so he doesn't show up anymore. Yeah, so you all head inside, and Silt is speaking this giant language.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Silt. So
So Katie will continue the conversation. I was just getting the ball rolling while they were doing their thing outside. They will respond to that with, "Yes, most clerics of Poseidon are like that. Do you think he will?"
I didn't say
aid
anything
us?"
bad about you, Otis. I have
I sound
never
a truther.
seen him. What?
I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
You
I'm
would have
just-
heard.
I'm
what she-
just kidding.
You would have heard what she said, Brad. She said that you're a cleric of Poseidon. You're grieving, and you're tempestuous, which is
Which is-
actually a word I don't know.
Well, it's like it's perfect because Poseidon and Tempest, and
Characterized by strong and turbulent or conflicting emotion. That is a really good word.
I'd answer them that I've never seen him this upset. But the Odessa that I know would help them if he's given his time and his space respectfully to grieve.
Understood. Time and space when mourning is important.
So, it's still. Oh, go ahead.
All I can do for now is maybe figure out what that thing was, why it came here. It will take me a little bit of time, though. And the Oracle will sit down and sprinkle some, like, magic fire dust on the fire, and it'll put on, like, a little crackle sparkle thing. And then she will start kind of like rocking and humming, and you'll see her one eye roll up into her head, and she's going to be doing that for a few minutes.
Hey, Sil.
Yeah, Teddy.
So, these are the sons of Poseidon, right? Right?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so we're supposed to find them to have them help us with, what's it, Mother, right?
Yes.
So maybe we can ask about that while we wait for Odie?
Yeah, I don't see why not. The Oracle is busy, but perhaps these sentries know.
Oh, okay.
Can tell us if they're willing to go with us and help us.
Yeah, okay. Is the sentries busy? Because maybe you could ask them if we can, like, crash out. It's been a long day.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they would welcome us. And
I don't want them mad at me because I go and find a spot, you know.
That's understandable. I can tell you that they seem like pretty reasonable folks so far.
So, what are the sentries doing there, GM?
Observing, licking their wounds. Basically just waiting. It's clear they're not the thinkers of the group.
Okay. Hey, big guy, you cool with me going and finding a spot to crash out? You ain't gonna smash me if I walk away, are you?
Looks at you and then looks over at you, Silt.
And I would say, my party, we are like you. We could use some rest. May we use some of your space to rest?
Right. Hospitality. Make yourselves comfortable. And then he just steps over you, Silt, and lumbers back here.
Okay. I would say to Taddy, yep, we are welcome. Make yourself at home. I think the conversation about helping with Mother is one to wait for the Oracle.
Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna put this movement in, but before I actually move, I'm gonna look at the rest of the group and go, I'm gonna go find a corner and just crash out, because apparently we're doing the waiting thing. So, it's been a long day. Yeah, I mean, y'all do what you're going to do, but we'll go get some rest. And yeah, I'm gonna wander off to that corner because it looked like it's not cluttered with stuff. And
yeah, this room was clearly an armory at one point. There's small bits of metal so far rusted that all that's left is the rust.
Yeah, I think I can work with this. I got a better roll.
What's everyone else doing? Okay, I'll be more specific. What's Pearl doing?
While I was following Taddy, so wherever he went, just to be safe and not go like crazy on a hunt again, I'm gonna stay close to him for the time being.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Jeremy,
Huh?
you were gonna talk.
Pan is going to use magical tinkering on a shiny little piece of metal he has. And then he is going to hand it to Tika Tika. Because he doesn't know what the bird people are, but he does know what crows are.
Yep.
So he's going to assume that she also likes shiny things. And then he's going to follow Taddy to go to sleep.
In response, Tika Tika would have given a childlike giggle and a dance twirl.
Like a ballerina dance twirl? Or like
Yeah.
a break dance twirl? Because there's a big difference.
Ballerina twirl.
Okay.
Breakdance. I don't know. You know what? Maybe breakdance would be kind of cool.
I mean, it's less finesse and more energy. So.
Okay. Is it like ray gun breakdancing or
No, it'd be cool. It'd be cool.
I need,
kangaroo
like,
hops?
No, she'll
are
do
you
a little
like a
just
tall,
simple.
tall bird, or are you
No,
like a normal
I'm
bird?
She's a
not a
medium-sized creature, so
I-
she's
yeah.
like silt size, but she's a bird instead of a cat.
Gotcha. Okay.
It'll be just a simple ballerina twirl, just like an excited, simple twirl. Like my skirts would flare up.
I'm gonna say to Taddy, "Did you see that? She can dance."
She can dance if she wants to.
Wow, she can really dance.
Yeah.
She got
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna take control of him for just a second, Jeremy.
That'll
Sir
be wild.
Waddles is gonna come over to you, Silt, and like nudge you in the back with your brother's unconscious body, and like hold him up on his flippers.
I would nod and say thank you and put my arms out.
He gives them to you and then runs back over to Pan. Your brother's still out.
Yeah, I'll set him
Perfect.
down so I'm not like.
Do you want to put him over in the room with Taddy and Pearl, or?
No, I'll just sit him next to me.
Okay.
Like what sounds and movement does Sir Waddles make?
That's a Jeremy question.
Clanking and ticking.
Clanking and what?
Clockwork automaton.
Like the Odyssey
And-
and owl.
And ticking? Like
Okay.
yeah.
And then
Yes, that is how I picture him sounding.
does he just waddle like a penguin?
Yes.
I think we
Okay,
could
clanking.
establish his head does a 360 followed by a whistle too. like a cuckoo clock
I'm just
whistle. So
saying.
it like does a
Yes.
360 and then a cuckoo.
I'm just
Oh my
saying
God.
Tika would see all of this and would kind of mimic Sir Waddles. Learning new sounds.
I see you, Brad. Hold off on that for a minute.
And then because like Tika can't like twist her head 360, she would like twist it as far as possible and then like spin her whole body.
Okay.
Like it snaps around to match the head.
Yes. And it would be making the sounds that Sir Waddle makes, like the machinery.
Perfect.
I'm gonna say to Taddy, "Do you see that shit?"
Uh-huh. Yeah.
With about 10 minutes having elapsed,
Yeah, all I can picture happening right now
Go ahead.
Let's see.
I just say, like, all I can picture right Sir Waddles and her getting into like one of those street performers, like, all those weird things, try to screw the other one up.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up real bad, bud.
So he's
I feel-
talking about Kenku and Waddles having a dance off.
Dance off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I caught that much.
Yeah, like the street performers that'll sit there and mimic each other and do all sorts of weird stuff trying to screw the other one up.
Gotcha.
Tika accepts.
With about 10 minutes having elapsed, suddenly the Oracle, her eye will not be rolled back into her head anymore, but will be covered in that white haze like how a seer's would be. And she will speak again. I'm just going to put it out for the whole group because, Silt, I'm assuming you're going to tell everybody what it says.
Safe
but
assumption.
that's what she says. Silt, it is up to you if you translate that for everybody, but the Oracle said it in Giant. Because that's all the Oracle can speak.
I guess first I'd scramble to write it down.
Okay. Yeah, no issues with that.
And then I also, if I don't know if anybody's actually sitting here that's like, does anybody care to pay attention? I don't know.
Well, I pretty sure I heard Jeremy say Pan came in the room with me and Pearl, and Tika and Sir Waddles followed. So it's literally just you and your unconscious brother.
I would probably be like,
She's not quiet about saying this, so unless you were asleep in the first 10 minutes of going in there, you all hear it.
Okay.
As she finishes reciting this, I guess, riddle, poem, whatever you want to call it, she kind of collapses backwards. Very much exhausted, very out of it. The 3 sentries that are there come up, and one of them has collected a little bit of water in a mushroom cap because all their bowls are gone, and pours a little water in her mouth. They're just kind of tending to her. This other sentry comes back with other mushroom caps, and inside of it is some kind of stew, maybe, question mark. But puts a big mushroom cap, I mean, probably a good 2 feet in diameter, down in the center of the room, and says something, which, Silt, you understand. He said food. And then comes over to check on the Oracle.
I'd say thank you. And
Anna's
after
going to bust out bawling.
when I get done reading over again what I wrote down, I'm going to look up, and is the Oracle like still recovering, able to converse?
Yeah, after a minute, she's sitting up. She's clearly very exhausted, very tired. That drained a lot out of her. But she's upright, at the very least.
I'll look at her and say, our foe is the same. This is the foe we seek. This is the foe that we have come to ask your assistance against.
If that is the case, then the foe is gone. This is the legend of the shadow that has haunted this temple for unknown time.
I will look at her. Say,
Make an Arcana check for me, Sil.
Big old one.
Okay, continue.
I will say we are seeking out a shadow of the deep.
It clearly was not this shadow. We are high up, not deep down. I believe we have different shadows.
I'll just have a thoughtful, perhaps.
This would be about the moment when that 30 minutes is up, Otis, and you would step out of your little room.
Otis is going to step out of the room and he's going to look at the Cyclops. And the only thing he's going to say is, bring me all of your incense that you have. And as soon as he says that, he's just going to turn back towards Gallon and wait.
The Oracle will look at two of the sentries and say, go. And the sentries are both going to go barreling down the walkway, disappearing out of sight.
When he hears them leave, the other two, or he'll look over and see the other two, and he'll call out to have or demand that the rubble be moved from the I don't know what you call that.
The temple room.
It's the temple room.
The shrine. We'll call it the shrine.
That works. Perfect. The shrine.
The Oracle will look at them and do as he requests. And you guys will immediately start hearing construction noises, to include the beeps of them backing up. Not really.
So, DM, just to be clear, above table, he's just asking for the rubble to be pulled out. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. By that point, he would probably, and this is a question for Becca, he would look over Gal and see if, and I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Gal has a seashell or something that she had been wearing or something like that. He knows, if I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think Gal told him that there was a family necklace that she had at one point. That's not what he's looking for in particular. He's looking for something that's not that.
Gal doesn't have anything from her family.
Oh, well, never mind. I thought that's...
I vaguely
the only thing
you having fashioned like a seashell necklace, though.
No, I got a shark tooth necklace
There
from
you
Pearl's
go.
boyfriend
That's what it was.
for giving him some booze. That is the only jewelry I have. Well, that is the only jewelry I have.
Okay.
Didn't you make a necklace of ears?
I only had two.
But you still have a necklace with two ears on it.
Right.
I don't think I kept them. I left them there for him in case he wanted to go get them healed.
I don't remember. That was so long ago.
Yeah.
No, I left them.
Brad is looking for something
was a
personal to you. So what would Gallon have?
Specifically sea-based.
Yeah.
Specifically, I mean, probably that shark tooth necklace. It's the only thing I really kept with me. Yeah.
That'll work. I'm only asking because I thought at one point Otis and Gal had a conversation about something about a necklace or an earring or something that was like special to her, and he wants to be respectful of that, but he's also looking for something else that maybe she had worn that was like from the sea.
Yeah,
The necklace
no,
would work perfect.
yeah, it's the necklace.
Are you taking the necklace, Brad?
I am.
I mean, jewelry-wise, she's wearing my earring.
Yeah, but that's not special because a lot of people have those earrings.
Oh, but it's a piece of jewelry she's
Slut.
wearing.
I put the necklace in your inventory, Brad.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the meantime, and if there's somebody from our group that would help with that, because Taddy does bring up a good point. He would probably start collecting and organizing Gal's things, like in her, like put them in her bag and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like a last rites preparation kind of thing.
Okay.
I mean, are you going to ask us to help with that, or?
So the
Nobody's
door, there's a
approaching you right now.
no,
Right.
I know they're not, but there's well, I guess what I'm trying to say is above table there's a giant open door, and he's not giving off the exact, like if you were to look in there by chance, he's not giving off the vibe that he wouldn't
I think it's a
accept help
very.
from you guys, if that makes sense.
Mom's been
I get-
yelling at all morning, so we are avoiding all contact to include
And that's
include
fair,
eye
too.
contact right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
Tika
that's
Tika would
fair,
go
too.
though.
I mean, I'm getting what you're laying down, bro. But at the same time,
No, I get it. I get it. You guys play it however you want to play it. I'm just letting you know the vibe he's giving off at the moment.
Okay, so above table, I can tell you that Taddy would love to join you with that situation. I'm sure the rest of the group would love to join you in that situation. But the way you left the group and went to that room without us and her in tow, we're assuming that you want space. So unless you speak up, ain't nobody going to come bug you.
Not to mention you
Above
just 1v1
table.
to big baddies, so
Yeah. I'm just saying that
No,
Otis
no.
has not snapped at any of you guys. He has snapped at the Cyclops.
Yeah. But you're
When-
obviously in a
when
bad
the
mood, went
Cyclops-
through some shit, and want your space.
Fair. Again, you
I'm
guys play it
watching.
however you want. I'm just throwing out whatever vibe he's giving off. You guys do with it what you want.
I'm keeping an eye on what's going on because, like, now this new Kenku's rolling up on there, so I'm like,
I mean, Tika would have seen,
Yeah.
like, would have heard him, and then kind of looked at you guys and kind of picked up on the vibe and was like, I mean, I'll go. And then I'd walk over there and kind of like bird tilt head and look at Odess.
I'm gonna nudge Pearl. Pearl.
you guys can't
that-
see him.
I
that-
can't see
that-
him.
that-
No, you can. They can't
Okay,
in that
gotcha.
room.
yeah, because there's
I'm gonna-
a wall right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna nudge Pearl and go, Pearl. That bird's doing something. That bird's doing something over there by Odie. We should probably go.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
look
go.
over and
Let's
say,
go.
Look, I got it. If you guys want to rest,
Well, no, because I know Odie, and no.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't
Yeah.
know. I trust it.
So you both kind of come over and stop Tika right before she makes her way into that room. Like, whoa. And looking in, Silt, you would see it too. And Pan, I know Jeremy, you were gonna say something, but burst in tears and go running into the room, being reminded of, into the room with Gallon, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Okay. So yep. Pan
so
goes.
that was before.
Pan goes running into the room right up to Galen's body, sobbing. Sir Waddle's in tow. And you all see Odess there, kind of gently packing up Galen's stuff. Not in a we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship sort of way, but in a nobody needs this anymore sort of way.
What's Pan doing since he ran into the room?
He's hugging Gal and crying.
Seeing that, Otis would.
Oh,
At
wrong one.
first-
Shit, don't listen to that. Oh, it did roll as Tika. Okay, sorry. I'm like 3 things. I'm so sorry.
All I see is a giant dice go flying across my screen. I hear this. Oh shit!
I was about to be really dramatic if that was Gal rolling for insight. Sorry.
Is that you, Mark?
Do they all believe I'm dead?
Surprise!
I'm guessing it's pretty obvious that Pan's upset, knowing Pan.
Yeah.
Otis, his initial look would at first be like that fierce kind of look that he gives, and it would take him just a second before he realizes like what's going on, because it's that initial like what the fuck moment. Baby, you got to right click on the tower and hit Whisper GM. Anyways,
Very
once he
much so,
picks
man.
up on the vibe from Pan, he would lay his hand on Pan's shoulder, and he's not going to do anything. It's just going to be one of those comforting moments of like he remembers that Gal and Pan were close too. So he just is support. It's going to be different for the others that are looking in there. You guys are going to see it's a different vibe at the moment.
Nobody loved mushrooms like my sister.
Okay.
I know, little buddy. Even when she would get high on them.
Those were the best kind.
He's going to pat Pan's back.
Teddy's gonna slowly make his way in next to Odie. And just stand next to him and go, hi, buddy.
Odie will. As soon as you say that, you'll see his hand kind of come up, and I don't have my camera on, so I don't know why I'm actually doing the motion right now, because nobody can see what I'm doing. Sorry, that was my special ed moment for the night. He's gonna hold up over his head, his hand, like he has something in his hand for you.
A look in your hand.
Otis is gonna open up his hand, and it's gonna be your earring.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Okay.
Otis is going to look back at you and say she would have wanted me to make sure that you got it back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm going to sit there quiet for a second. And he's gonna look over. And he's gonna look at Pearl and Silt. He'll kind of glance at Tika Tika, but he doesn't know who the fuck Tika Tika is. But Pearl and
That's
Silt
fair.
are standing next to him, and Silt's not trying to eat a bird.
I'm just trying to keep an eye on Tika Tika because I don't know.
He-
And I'm trying to keep an eye on you. Well, Taddy got you, so I'm kind of just waiting for Taddy and kind of looking at Taddy if he sends me any weird signal.
Otis is gonna motion for you guys to come in.
Okay. So I go in.
Oh. What?
And I think at this moment, what would be happening, it would be like if you've ever been to like a memorial or like a celebration of life where it's like there were certain items that people were close with or had fond memories of or whatnot. He's not giving away all of Gal's stuff, but he also wants everybody to have something to remember her by.
So, above table, inside that bag, you would find a workshop apron. And that was actually specifically a gift for Otis that she was planning on giving him. Sorry.
Does it have
Oh.
Poseidon's trident embroidered on it?
Yeah, it was special. Because he was getting into like the work thing.
Not gonna lie, that would definitely tug at his heartstrings. Although the way I could see it going down at first is he would pull it out and think that it was probably for Pan originally.
It's way too big for Pan.
No,
And
never
it's
mind
got
then.
Poseidon's trident embroidered on it, but I put it in your inventory there, Odes.
I mean, if we're divvying out her stuff, not that I'm interceding. So stop me if I'm overstepping, Odes. I can stop.
No, like I said, to be clear, I'm not divvying out her stuff. It's more so like little mementos of Gal.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's packing up all of your stuff in your bag,
Mhm.
right, to keep with your stuff. Because I mean, we've already established that there's a possibility or a spell out there. He doesn't know. I mean, he's a cleric. He knows that there's spells and stuff out there that can maybe bring Gal back. So he's trying to keep all of her stuff together, but at the same time, it's also like you're gone. So as a cleric, they keep what the hell is that thing called? Their holy symbol and stuff, right? So it's more of like it's that symbolism of like this is a piece of Gal for you to remember her by, kind of thing.
Hey. I'm just trying to think if never mind, it doesn't matter.
Becca, I'm gonna.
I'm just
text you real
thinking
quick. I think I have an idea that you and I can retcon for this.
Okay. I'm just thinking like I never mind. It's none of my business. I'm dead. I'm just thinking I would think like she would want the folding boat to go to Silt or the Stone of Good Luck because it looks like Silt.
I mean, I'm all for the input, by all means.
Did Galen
guess it
have
depends.
any like metal sigils or symbols or anything that she carried around or that she had?
No.
Or stone?
It was the Stone of Good Luck. It literally looked exactly
Okay,
like
but-
you.
It wasn't. You didn't have anything like. I know you didn't wear jewelry or anything, but you didn't have like bracers or anything with.
She had bracers of archery.
Oh, yes. Yes, DM. I love that.
You want me to, or you want to?
No, you do it.
Okay. Brad, as Odess digs through Becca's bag, pulling things out and repacking them, putting them away nicely, you find a little pouch in the bottom of her backpack. And when you kind of shake it in your hand, it jingles, kind of like a coin purse would. And when you open it up, you find arrowheads. And you take one out and look at it, and you notice that it has the name Odess etched into it.
Oh my god.
And you pull out another one, and it has the name Taddy etched into it. And you realize that she kept all of the arrowheads from every time she shot you guys.
Aww.
Yes, I love it.
I would definitely rather than divvying up like all the magical stuff and all that stuff, that would definitely he would make sure that each person gets an arrowhead.
And at the same time, you kind of realize that she did that so that those arrowheads could never be used against you guys again.
Aw.
Crying.
Well,
So
when I get handed mine, I'm going to walk
I don't
out
have the
to the
scorecard,
fire.
so I don't know who gets how many, but
I'm trying to pull it up and I can't find it. And
I
also,
know
that
my
really
ear.
changed when we got the cursed bow.
yeah.
I know my ear for sure, so I have one for
Oh,
sure.
Here we go. I got it.
Pearl, yeah, Pearl's got 2.
Pearl's got
Otis
2.
has 2. Taddy has 1.
Yep. Silt had 2.
Silt has 2.
Mortimer got stabbed with it. So there's a dagger tip in there as well with Mortimer's name on it. The rest are all NPCs.
I love it.
So I'm gonna look at
I forgot I
Otis.
shot the Prince of Eldrith.
Pan doesn't have one.
Oh,
He was the
no.
only one I didn't hit.
So
Which makes
I'm
me feel
gonna
really
be
bad.
like, no, I'm gonna be like, hey Pan, look, I have 2. Do you want to keep one of mine to remember Galen? Pan, you can talk. It's okay. If not, I'll give you a second if you need more time. He needs more time. So then at this point, as Otis is giving that to me, I'm going to ask, Audie, do you think you could make me some type of ring with this so I can wear it like jewelry?
Otis will nod.
Okay. Thank you.
These arrowheads, do they have some type of hole in them there, boss?
Not through them. No, they would. They would have a
We
small
can make a hole through 'em.
A small hole near where they connect to the arrow shaft. To put like a pin through so that it holds in place.
Okay.
Just big enough to get like a small piece of twine or wire through.
So I currently have a big shark tooth necklace that I made together with string that I had in my bag.
Yep.
So it would be safe to say I could put that arrowhead on that necklace?
Yep.
All right.
I don't mean to cut off your guys' moment, but the Cyclops will return with bundles of not straight incense, but like the types of herbs you would make incense out of. And the Oracle will kind of gently stick her head in the door and say that your requests have been completed. And then
Otis will nod it.
You guys hear me?
Now we can.
Now we
Okay,
can.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been hella funny if everybody just stayed silent for a second.
Yeah. Pan would. Are these arrowheads metal?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so Panel, he'd definitely take the one from Pearl and say thank you. As he slowly pulls her pack full of mushrooms to himself to clutch against his chest.
You have 16 Boletus mushrooms. Uh, 39 random mushrooms from Ironroot's room, 7 polypores, 11 red caps. Just give yourself like 50 assorted mushrooms.
Some of those are definitely hallucinogenic, so be careful when handling.
Well, those are the
Looks
ones he's
like,
looking for.
Looks like Sil put what she was planning on doing next to the fire in the group chat.
Okay.
Not a secret. I just stuff was happening.
Odess, do you have anything narrative there, or do you just get up and leave the room?
No, it's one of those moments where like everybody's kind of talking, they're passing around, they're observing their things, they're doing their stuff with their arrowheads, and he's going to get up and walk out of the room and walk over to the shrine.
Okay. As you walk over there, the Oracle and the 4 sentries will kind of be lining the hallway. You know, like how they do in hospitals with donors. Kind of like that. Very respectfully standing there as you approach the temple. You see a large bundle of herbs and incense-like material in a small stone that is concave, so it's like a really rough stone bowl. And the 1 sentry offers it to you as you walk past.
Otis will take it, and along with, I believe, he also has some incense in his bag. He'll bring out some of his incense.
Okay.
I know he has incense in there somewhere. He's going to bring out some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, no,
and
it's
he'll
definitely part of
begin.
your starters pack. So
He'll begin placing them in various areas around the. Why is it not? Oh, because I'm in target mode, not ping mode. Various areas around, like so. And then once they're placed, he's going to come to the door, and he's going to look at the oracle, wherever the oracle's at.
the bottom one there.
And he's going to tell the oracle that 2 of them are to stay at this door and nobody is to bother him for the next 24 hours, no matter what they hear.
She will turn and make eye contact with 2 of the sentries and then turn back to you and say, "By Poseidon's grace." And 2 of them will step up to stand guard.
So above table, I have a whole thing for the like a whole narrative for the hallowed spell. If you're willing, like it's a cinematic thing kind of describing what's going on. If you're willing to hear it, if not, totally fine. We can say E pluribus unum and drive on.
Well, we've got 24 hours, so let's kind of go through what everybody else is going to do for the 24 hours, and then you can narrate what happened for the last 24 hours. Does any of it involve everybody else? Like, would they hear things going on or see things happening?
Yes, definitely going to hear and see things happening. And yeah, at some point, there will be someone's involvement. I don't know who, but someone's involvement.
Okay. How long into it would that kind of stuff happen? Particularly the involvement portion.
The involvement portion would be probably like 3/4 of the way, almost to the end of it.
Okay, so that won't be till the next day at least. So,
Mhm.
do you want to describe the kind of things they would hear up to that point?
Yeah, definitely. Like I don't know if anybody noticed or was paying attention to Otis leaving the room. Um, but right around that time, you would definitely. It would start off. Basically, you would hear a storm, but it would start off as like a low rumble, not very loud, um, but definitely enough to tell that it was brewing. Um, and as it goes on, the storm is going to begin to get heavier and heavier and heavier. And uh, at a couple points, um, they would even feel some shaking in the ground, which the shaking would
Yeah.
happen. I'm sorry.
Pearl's asking, did she notice all of this? Did we see this?
Yeah, you guys are
So the
experiencing
shaking.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me clarify. The shaking would happen like right before the whole involvement thing would happen.
Okay.
Like it would be think of like a climax building kind of thing.
So basically, for the next 18 hours, you guys are going to hear a storm brewing and raging within the shrine area. And then we'll get to the rest of it when we get to it. So,
Okay.
from this point to the next 18 hours, after Odes goes into the shrine, the two sentries kind of take up positions here and here to rest and kind of keep a lookout. The Oracle here is going to sit back down and start doing a chant again. What are you guys doing? The rest of you.
After Odie leaves, Taddy's going to walk up to Gallon, put his arm around her, and whisper something in her ear, and then he's going to just leave the room and head back to his bedroll.
Okay.
And as he passes everybody, say, well, it's going to take him a while to cleanse that room. We should all get that rest we were talking about. And then,
Can you whisper whatever you whispered to Gallon to back up, please?
yeah, sure.
I'm sorry.
And
I
has the
would
uncontrollable urge to.
go ahead, Ben.
Let's say Pan has almost an uncontrollable urge to run up, bang on the door, and start singing about building a snowman for some reason.
I did want to clarify, like with the spell, like I know people are gonna go rest and stuff like that, but this is like it's noisy. There's periods of there's small calm periods, and then it's just sheer violent sounds for a while. Like I mean, obviously like a storm. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but it's not quiet.
Um, Pearl, Pan, what are you two doing?
Pan is I guess gonna go to sleep. Probably in the room here with Gal's body.
Okay.
Pearl's gonna just keep an eye on the room and Deco, and I'm not gonna go to sleep, but I'm just gonna like go around the area and just kind of wander around without going too far right now.
Okay, so just kind of looking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all pretty desolate, pretty banged up. A lot of fungi growing in that room to the right. The room that Gallon is in, you kind of get the vibe was a kitchen at one point. The room Taddy's in was an armory. There's a nice back hallway for like prayer and a little bit of peace. The big room was like a barracks of some sort. There's some remnants of bunk beds in there. And then this little back thing used to be enclosed, you could tell. And that was like a brewery room where they brewed the alcohol before setting it to ferment. And that's really all there is to this temple.
Okay. So I'll come back and I'll kind of just fucking only move my token. And I'll kind of just stay right here. Just sit there. For now.
Right where? Where you were?
I just moved my mouse. Here. Then I'm moving.
Nope.
Here.
There you go. Okay. Katika, what are you up to?
Recognizing that this is a really solemn moment for everybody, Tika would not have said anything or really even made a sound, but just offered the comfort of presence. And once they kind of had their moment and split apart, she is going to take the watch, since she's probably recognizing that y'all are beat the fuck up.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
And she's going to put herself probably right here so that she can see the door and keep an eye on that shrine room.
Okay. And Silt.
I'm just sitting, listening to the oracle chant, watching what's going on, and having a conversation with Grand Tempest, but it's not important for anything that happens right now, so we can do that later.
Yeah, just message me on
Resting.
Facebook and we'll do that throughout the week.
Okay.
About 10 minutes goes by, and the chant ends like it did last time. And she kind of stops rocking. Her eyes, now that you're watching it happen, her eye glazes over, and she leans over to you. And it's kind of like in Harry Potter, the third one, when they're up in the tower with what's her face, and she's fortune telling. It's kind of like that. So it's like she's
Professor Trelawney.
No, that was the herbology teacher, wasn't it?
No, that's Professor Sprout.
Okay, so yeah,
Not to give away that I'm a Harry Potter nerd, but
it's been a little while, so I'm not trying to be specific.
You're fine.
But yeah, no, it's very much like a foretelling of sorts. And she says it once and then collapses, passed out. everyone except for Odess gets a long rest,
Okay.
which I will do right now. If you have any spells that last less than 8 hours active, they are gone. So I think your comprehend languages and tongues are gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tongues is gone.
Let me know if at any point, like, it seems like conversation is happening again.
So we're just kind of in the everybody's waking up stage as I go through and take all of these fucking effects off of everybody. Lot of levels of exhaustion that went around. Everyone is waking up. I have a whisper for you, Pearl.
Okay.
Are you re-upping your comprehend languages, Silt? Just so
If
I'm aware.
if at any point, like, if the Cyclops is just sitting there, if nothing is happening, no, but if conversation were happening or if they were talking to each other, then yeah, I would. Or let's see,
Okay.
which lasts longer, comprehend languages or tongues?
Comprehend languages lasts an hour. Tongues lasts an hour as well.
Is that or either level dependent?
Comprehend languages is level 1, tongues is level 3.
No, I mean, time.
So
No, they're not.
when conversation starts, though, you'd re-up the spell, or one of them at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just go ahead and mark off the spell slot for whichever one you're gonna do right away. That way it's done, and I will leave the effect on you.
Okay, I'll just do comprehend languages again.
Okay.
They seem to understand common.
Yep. And then we will just keep in mind that it doesn't take effect until the conversation starts. So, but you guys wake up. You're about 8 hours into the 18 before Odess has something else. So what do you want to do for the next 12 hours? Or 10 hours. Math.
Well, I'm gonna go in and see if Taddy's awake.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably wake up after I got a full night's rest.
I'd be looking pretty solemn as I opened up my notebook and gave it to you to this page first.
Do you need me to whisper that to him?
No, I
No,
did.
she did.
Okay. One of the sentries is in there helping you cook up some mushroom goodies for breakfast, Jeremy.
I welcome his help and introduce him to a world of spices.
You can tell
And
by
at least
his
10% hallucinated.
you can tell by the grunts of approval that he very much appreciates everything you are showing him. Tika, what are you doing?
Tika would probably come around the corner and like peek in and see what everyone's doing in here.
Pan and one of the Cyclops are cooking a big old batch of mushroom something, breakfast style. Communicating through grunts and hand languages.
Cooking is a universal language.
Hell.
Exactly.
She would make a creaking door sound and a head tilt. Indicating curiosity. Or like just like peeking in. She probably couldn't help you with the food though.
You know, one of the little things that I can do is make something so that it will make a noise, like just whenever you press it or activate it or whatever. It's just a minor thing. And now I want to have a bunch of them that sound like a door creaking open for those awkward moments.
I was thinking like the buttons you can get for your dog to teach them how to talk. Food, water,
Go outside.
dad, miss, dad, miss.
Oh, are you talking about the husky that always calls his dad a little bitch?
Yeah, one of those things. We got those buttons for our dogs. It's just more
We
work
did.
than we were willing to put into training them to use them. But yeah, you can program like a 2-second phrase or word into it, and then when you push it, it repeats whatever you said. So neat little things. But yeah, I've seen some TikTok videos of dogs with like 30 of them, and they'll have full conversations with their owners. It's amazing. So, Tika, we were on you.
No, she just kind of, just watch, mimic noises as like the sound of I don't know what kind of like cutlery they're using to cook, but like would mimic the sounds.
Okay. Pearl?
I wake up and I'm really, really hungry.
As you open your eyes and realize how hungry you are, you hear Taddy yell from across the compound. You all hear this. He yells, "This won't do."
I'm gonna go try to find him.
What won't it do? I can fix it.
Taddy?
Yeah, you take one step and you see him right where he was the night before, or when you all laid down.
I'm sitting next to him, but just like slumped over, looking defeated.
I'm gonna go and see what's going on.
You walk past B and the Oracle, both passed out around the fire. The 2 sentries still standing guard outside the shrine. And you walk up to Taddy and Silt, who I believe are both staring at Silt's notebook, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Taddy, what do you mean this won't do? What are you talking about?
What
mechanically
what-
hand the notebook to Pearl.
what she wrote? What she wrote? No, this is some bullshit. This is bullshit, and I ain't having it.
Okay, just
Oh, I
Just-
guess
just
Pearl
calm
needs to
down.
talk too.
You'll see, Caddy's fucking agitated. Like he's pissed. Like
Teddy,
There you go.
it's okay. Okay. It's okay. Hold on.
the fuck
It's
it
not
is.
okay, Pearl.
Oh. Oh.
This is a great way to roll something out, by the way. One person at a time.
This is some bullshit, and I no. Where do we go? What do we do? This takes top priority. What the fuck? Where do we take care of this?
Pan comes walking into the room, juggling bowls, mushroom caps full of breakfast mushrooms.
I look at Taddy and I'm like, Taddy? Inferno gates. Taddy.
Well, where the fuck are those? I don't give a fuck. She's not paying for something that we fucking did.
Is this
You know how I am. This some bullshit.
is this hell?
Thunder
Is she in
rumbles
hell
from the
right
room
now?
next door.
Well, if I'm reading that goddamn thing right, then she's paying for us, and that ain't gonna do.
You
Ain't
hear-
nobody paying for Daddy's way.
You hear waves crashing and rain pouring and a lightning strike from the room next door.
Is she in hell?
That's what I'm fucking reading.
Where's Audie? We need to find him right now. How do we get
He's
there?
He's cleansing that goddamn room.
Let's go. I need to talk to him. We need to show him this. We need to show him this.
We can't interrupt him, Pearl. He's got to finish. He's been at it this long. We got to let him finish. But I can guarantee you the second he's fucking done, we're going to get this taken care of.
We have to. We need to do this. We need to take care of this right now. And I'm fucking hungry.
You turn around and see Pan standing there with breakfast bowls.
Does he
I
still
run to
have
Pan
them,
and I
or are
just,
they
like,
on the
eat it.
floor? From what he's heard.
I'm gonna say Pan's
so-
been there for a second, so he's heard most of what's been said. Jeremy, I'm sorry for taking over your character.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
Phil,
just gonna
did you-
take his food. Not trying to be
Hans
rude, but I'm
awkwardly
like
tries
really
to
hungry.
mimic the door opening noise.
Sil, did you sleep last night?
I rested enough.
Why are
know,
you so
that's not-
tired?
Colonel?
Don't worry, buddy. You're fine. You
In
are
response to Taddy, I would just shake my head like, not that kind
you're
of tired.
fine. And I'm gonna look at Silt
Alright.
and you, Taddy, and I'm gonna say, I'm really hungry.
As she
Oh,
says that to
okay.
you,
Is the mushroom soup not helping?
as she says that, you look at her hands, and she has eaten all of the food and the mushroom cap that Pan presented her.
Oh shit. Uh, You got any vials, Earl?
Yeah.
Drink one.
Taddy, I think it's her new hunger.
Or I
I'm
what?
I'm gonna drink one, and I'm starving.
Make a con save, Pam.
I'm getting my dagger
Okay.
out and pointing it at Pearl. Sort of scooching in front
Do
of
the
Taddy just a
psilocybin
little bit.
mushrooms help any?
You see Pearl pull out one of the vials of blood, which was just filled like 12 hours ago, and drink it. And in the past, this has worked perfectly. And she finishes drinking it and sits there for a second, and then projectile vomits about 5 times as much blood as what she just drank. Pearl, you're still starving.
Like Linda Blair style projectile?
Yes, like the Exorcist from the 80s.
Fucking shit.
Awesome.
And as I just finished like vomiting, I'm like, I'm still hungry.
Pearl, the
I-
blood from the vial, which you know was fresh and which has sustained you
Yeah.
for years, tasted like ichor, like mold would taste to you.
This did not taste very good.
Teddy's gonna roll up his sleeve and present it. Here, I'll get my camera on here so you can see me. I'm gonna present my wrist out and all right. I'll close my eyes and look away. Try this.
Okay.
As you slowly sink your teeth into his wrist, you feel the blood rush back to your cheeks. You feel alive again. You feel the delicious taste of blood on your tongue that you have longed. Go ahead and drop a bite damage on him. Taddy, have you been bitten by Pearl before?
Never.
I don't think so. I did everything I could to avoid it.
Yeah.
No, once. One
No.
time.
Okay.
Long time ago.
So you will recall the last time she bit you, it kind of felt like getting stabbed by a dagger, like just the tip of the dagger, like the little puncture. It stung, but that was it. This time when she bites, you feel a burning sensation. And as you look, you can see the little black veins travel no more than an inch away from the puncture marks. And it's a pretty quick bite. Oh, you don't have to roll the hit, Pearl. Just roll the damage.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just
See
the
how
damage.
bad it was. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's a controlled bite, so there wouldn't be a crit there. And as we previously established with Galen's bites, you will not be able to heal that 6 hit points for 24 hours.
Yeah. Does that work?
As I'm finished,
you,
I'm like,
you feel better?
You do feel
Yeah.
better now.
yeah, thank you. Thank you, Taddy. I'm so sorry.
Fuck.
As Tika is watching this, you're gonna hear her in you're gonna hear the ting of coins, and then you're gonna hear an emergence voice say, "Pay first, eat later."
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn
I
around
was waiting
and look
for
at
the empty
Tika
straw
Tika.
sucking sound.
I'm gonna just stare at Tika Tika like you're gonna be on the next chicken soup kind of look. Like I did not like what she just said. I'm not like in Tika Tika anymore.
While this is
In response to that look, you'd hear in a gruff sailor's warning be like, "Not on my crew, lad," and then like Tika's gonna like fly off this way.
And by fly,
This
she
bitch.
means flap her winged arms because Kenkus can't fly.
Well, you didn't tell
I'm
me
gonna
that.
look.
You're the one who picked Kenku. I didn't even suggest it.
Doesn't mean I knew.
Kenku's,
I've never played this character before.
Yeah, no, Kenkus can't fly.
I thought they
I'm
got
gonna
She'll
turn
see-
around
play it
back
level
to.
9.
I will say at one point, save this for like way down the road, Becca, but at one point, you heard somebody say the flighter fight response, and I'm a flightless bird. You heard somebody say something like that. So you can repeat that phrase at some point.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
That's what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so Teddy's gonna look at Pearl and say, "While this wound is fresh and open, empty your vials and hand me your vials, and I'm going to commence to fill the damn vials."
Okay.
As we're doing that, I'm gonna say, I'm feeling weird about this Tika person.
Yeah, well, they're new, so just give it time.
Yeah. Time.
Like
Thank you,
Teddy
Teddy.
still has that kind of annoyed, pissed off look on his face while he's doing all of this, but he's still going to go through the motions and get it done.
Thank you, Teddy.
Fresh filled vials, Pearl.
Do I need to take more damage for filling them
No.
or anything?
No, they're pretty
Mm-mm.
small vials. They're not gonna fuck you up. You know, just eat a hearty breakfast. It's like donating blood. Just eat a good breakfast, you'll be alright.
Yeah. And I address the group and go, I'm not going to be her meal ticket 24/7, guys, but this is a start. Maybe we can put in a rotation or something.
Maybe.
Alright.
But Sil, is she falling asleep? Is she, because last time I saw she was slumped over and sighing.
Oh, it's an existential exhaustion, not a I didn't sleep. I'm not falling asleep. I'm sheathing my dagger now that the crisis is averted.
Okay. Well, I got her for now, and hopefully the vials will keep her contained for a couple days. So
Teddy, I'm here. I can hear everything you're saying to Sil.
I know, hon, but I'm addressing her. Sorry.
Oh, I thought she was awake.
She's just sitting there, apparently, slumped over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she knew exactly everything that was going on. Okay, sorry, Sil. Yeah, let's just see what happens.
See what happens? Bullshit, I'm not letting you touch me.
I don't think you'll be able to help me, to be honest with you.
If she rages out, hungers out, whatever it is, and she'd go pick the closest person next to her. If it happens to be you, Sil, it's going to be you, Sil. So it'd be better if we just work this out and keep the blood flowing for her so that she doesn't attack us.
Yeah, that
Just
sounds
saying.
fair for the people with lots of vigor, which is not me.
I'm gonna say, look, Sil, you're not thrilled. I'm not thrilled either. I used to control this. Now, apparently, for whatever reason, I cannot. So I'm just as upset as everybody else because I know I can be a danger to anybody, and it's very, very, very frustrating that I have no control over my body anymore. For now.
It'll
You
look
can-
like yes, and I think
You
that's
can
fine.
feed
I'm
off
not
me,
arguing you.
Pearl. Gallon would have wanted that.
Oh, my sweetheart. I almost put a hold on your chest. Like, no, we'll figure something out. If I had to start hunting and maybe try if that would work and just keep an animal in a cage or something, we'll figure something out. Probably that will be the next thing I should try to do is try to hunt and see if that will be a momentarily temporary solution. Keeps a beast or an animal in a cage and go from there when I go crazy. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm gonna be real honest. I think Pan would much rather have you feed from him than watch an animal be locked in a cage and fed on over time. He'd probably be running around begging you, just bite me, please, just bite me.
I know, sweetheart. I know. But we'll figure it out. Why is Audie taking so long? Come on, we gotta tell him what's going on with Galen.
As Pearl gets flustered with the fact that Otis is taking forever, she kind of turns and takes a step and disappears,
I know.
reappearing 30 feet away. And Taddy, you would recognize that as a Misty Step. Which is not something any of you have ever seen Pearl do. And Pearl, you yourself have no clue what the fuck just happened.
Does she show up like that right in front of Tika?
Yep, it's just like it's a brief puff of mist, and she appears, and she's standing there like, what the fuck just happened?
Tika is gonna squawk and assume that she's coming to feed on her, and she's gonna like jump and run away, like over, I don't know, here closer towards the Cyclops.
I won't hurt you, Tika. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Daddy's gonna rush to Pearl. What was that all about?
Oh, 1 minute I'm here telling you and asking you instead why it's Audie taking so long, and next thing you know, I'm here.
Well, I can tell you that you Misty stepped. That's
I missed the what?
Misty step. It's
I
what I
Misty
do when I
I missed a who?
disappear. That's what I do when I disappear and reappear in a puff of smoke. That's what you just did.
I don't appear and disappear in a smoke.
I don't know why you did it. I'm just saying that's what it was.
Did you send it over to me or something?
No. I save that for when it's necessary.
I don't
And
know
I
what
can
happened.
only do that to myself. Yeah, so I don't.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You can see frustration in Pearl's like voice and eyes and face of defeat.
I mean, you're getting stronger. Your powers are getting stronger. Maybe it's something new.
I guess. Oh,
I
hi,
just gotta
Tika
figure out how to
Tika.
control it.
Seeing the frustration in Pearl, Tika would come over and play on the flute a brief little warm melody, like a sigh of relief and for comfort.
Are you just playing a tune, or are you casting a spell or something?
Yeah. No, like a little tune.
Oh,
A little
thank you,
ditty.
Tika Tika. That's very relaxing. Thank you.
I'd look at Tika and just go, "Yeah, this one likes this. Well, I shouldn't say likes, but this one needs to feed off of human blood, human like blood in general. So, just I know it's probably weird. You don't know anything about us, and then you just watch us do what we did. Sorry to freak you out, but if you're hanging out, you might want to get used to it."
Tika has run into vampires before.
Right. And Tika would probably, in a whispered, gruff voice, kind of spooky actually, you'd probably hear her say, like, "We all hunger," you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then in a different voice say, in a comforting voice hear her say, like, "You're still one of us." And then kind of like pat Pearl on the shoulder.
I'm gonna look at Taddy
Okay.
and say, I like her again. And I'm gonna look at Tika Tika and say, thank you for understanding.
All right. Well, we still got to put some more time on Odie, and Silt's exhausted. So let's go rally around Silt, see what we can do to help her, and then wait for Odie. And then
Yeah. Let's do that.
Teddy's gonna head back over to where he was.
Me too. No, I misstepped. I'm telling you, I don't know what's happening to me.
As we
Pan
get
is
there,
gonna
I did.
walk-
Oh, go ahead.
Pan's gonna walk up to Silt to hand her a bowl, and he's gonna be like, what situation with Gallon?
I'll take it and say, "Thank you, Pan," and I'd hand him the notebook, which says,
At the sound of Pan's name, Tika would make the sound of clashing, like, pans from a kitchen.
"Nice."
See, she gets it.
Good DMing right there. I'm over here doing sound effects for you.
Yeah, for real.
Hmm.
As you look around while Pan is reading the notebook, you notice that B has sat up. And he sits up and kind of looks around and then just starts looking out the sky. And you hear him, "Where the fuck are the storm clouds? Where the fuck am I?"
When
Yo, Goober, over here.
Ah, give me a second. You watch him crawl to his feet like an 80-year-old cat and just stretch. And you hear the audible crack as he... Oh, cracked. There we go. And then he comes over like a sprayer, younger cat. That sucked. Who are your friends?
You got.
Who are these ones here? Silver Fern.
These are some folks I picked up to help reclaim the throne.
Finally got out of Mommy and Daddy's boat and to work, huh?
Glare at him.
He's still like doing stretches. He's like, ugh. You can glare all you want. I offered for you to come with me all those years ago, and you just sat there. I had to take care of Grandpa. Whatever.
When Pan's done, I'm going to snatch my notebook back. Not because I'm mad at Pan.
You okay? You gonna make it?
Yeah. Does this mean Gallon is trapped in a vault, suffering?
That's what I'm reading.
Who the fuck is Gallon?
You better watch yourself, bud.
Oh,
Hey, whoa, I just woke
Teddy
up. I
started,
don't even know how long
as
I've been
Teddy
asleep, man.
started to say that, I would like jump across the room and tackle him. Like his lip is not what I need right now. And I would say, "You shut the fuck up and show some respect."
Who do you jump on?
My brother,
Oh, okay.
not Teddy. No, yeah, sorry, not Teddy.
Just making sure. Okay, so you like cat pounce, and he doesn't even fight. He's on his back, arms up by his head. He's like, "Whoa, I'm just asking a question. You know I like to swear. Like, come on. You know there's no disrespect there, Silverfern. Who the fuck is Gallon? I'm just trying to get caught up here. I don't even know how long I've been in under that thing's fucking whatever the fuck it was."
You say that one more time, and I will try to eat you.
And
I
now I'll
point
look
at him.
Pearl and I'll say, "Pearl, no."
As Pearl says that, he will turn his head to lock eyes with you, Pearl, and go, "Oh," and look back at you, Silton. "Who's your friend, Silverfern?"
I'll just look at him and say, "Stop calling me that. My name is Silt."
He'll kind of like
I'm
reach
gonna
up
look
and,
at-
and gently pat your cheek and go, "Whatever you say, Silverfern." So Silt, you gonna introduce me to your friend here?
I'm gonna lean in a little bit and say,
And it goes-
"No."
You're
You can
gonna hear
introduce
Tika Tika.
yourself.
You're gonna hear Tika Tika and a ghostly whisper go, "Turn back! Turn back!"
Pearl, if you want to go ahead, I'll back your play there.
Pearl's gonna turn around, look at Taddy, and say, "Today's just getting better and better, isn't it?"
Yeah, I think we might have found your new buffet.
Pan,
As I look down
Pan,
at
as
it,
you said
little
that,
cat.
he's gonna like look through Silt's arm and go, "It's not the only play that's gonna need backing, my friend."
Zelt, make him shut up, or I'll make sure that he shuts up.
I'm just gonna look at Pearl.
Silt, why are all your friends so hostile? Like, do they not recognize royalty when they see it? And he kind of does like the
No,
cool
they
boy
don't.
hair slick move.
Above table, I
have
really love
heard
this
of a
character.
royal pain in the ass before, but I've never seen one.
Well, now is your day, I say as I look over my shoulder.
Are you
Pearl's
gonna?
gonna say,
Are you still on top of him, or are you gonna let him up?
Yeah, I'm gonna say one more thing. I'm gonna say we lost a very close friend yesterday. She sacrificed herself to save the rest of us, including you. And then I'll get back up and go back to where I was sitting.
He will stand up and, "Well, I understand the loss of a friend, and I am sorry for all of your loss. Please don't take my manner of speech as me being rude or insulting. It's just the way I talk. I'm a no filter type individual. That's why I was never selected for secession. You can ask Silt," he emphasizes your name, "if that's true or not. But allow me to introduce myself," as he looks at you, Pearl. A very Puss in Boots type demeanor about him. "I am Broadleaf of the House Wingsley. You may call me B," as he gently lifts your hand up and kisses it, Pearl.
At that moment, Tika Tika's gonna buzz like a bumblebee.
"Oh my god." Pearl's gonna be like, "Hi, B. I'm sorry I said I was going to eat you."
Oh, it's quite alright. If you were unconscious for more than 24 hours, I'd probably eat you too, but that's just bad genetics.
Pearl's gonna turn around to Taddy and be like, "He's kind of cute and funny."
I see you have the collector's edition over there. You paid a good coin for that, didn't you, little one?
I was
Did.
gonna-
Never thought I'd use it.
Teddy's gonna put his bedroll away, and just did too much for me. I'm gonna head out and I don't know, just wander around the
Okay.
castle.
Yeah, you see the same stuff I described to Pearl when she
Yeah.
wandered yesterday. So, B will kind of step up to you, Silton. Goes, "Oh, a full-on rescue party from Mom and Dad. I see. How long did it take you to find me out here?"
We didn't come here for you. We had no idea you were here.
He kind of does the. You didn't come for me? Well, now I'm just offended. Nobody came to look for. Did Mom and Dad even try looking for me?
I'll sigh a big sigh and say, I've been away from home for quite a while. I'm sure they looked for you, but there are other things going on.
Oh, well, we're here. Tell me everything. Which will take up a couple hours probably of time between you and him. But when it gets to the point of the part of the conversation, he will fill you in. Give me just a second while I pull up my notes here. And anybody who wants to listen will hear all of this. But why aren't my notes loading? Oh, there they are. Give it just a second. It's loaded, but won't let me scroll yet. There we go. He would fill you in. You knew that, he wanted to restore the family's name and the family's title and reclaim Haven, but your parents wouldn't let him. It wasn't the right time. We had to wait. He didn't like that. And he left with Locke, which was the furless cat that your guys' secondary characters ran into. And he would inform you that they spent a lot of time searching for basically any rumor of power that might be utilized against the High Tri. And following rumor after rumor and dead end after dead end, they finally... God damn it, Jeremy. They finally followed the rumor that led them here, in which there was this large shadow that trapped him, and he recalls Locke taking a deal and being allowed to leave with some imbuement of power, so long as whatever he conquered was owned in majority by whoever that shadow's boss was.
That seems pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, well, you know Locke, skinless fuck, always doing what's best for him, not what's best for the family. Hindsight 2020, I really regret teaming up with that fucker, but he was the only one willing to go.
That's fair.
So, and now here we are. Did you guys kill that shadow, by the way? Are we safe here?
I mean, we're safe. You better watch your mouth around the big guy that's not in this room right now. Not the giants, but our big guy. If you don't watch your mouth around him, I'm going to tell you that you won't be safe.
One that was there when you dragged me out of the shrine? That
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What
Yep.
am I doing? Where is this storm at? I keep looking for the clouds, but there's nothing. The entire time, it's just been storm rumbles and waves crashing, and yeah.
Put my thumb over my shoulder and say, I think he's cleansing the. What is that? The sanctuary.
He's a religious type. he says with
Shrine.
mild distaste.
Yep.
Never thought I'd see the day that you partner up with a religious type.
I'm just gonna laugh at my internal joke of
He pulls a flask. It's like a combat pouch built into his leather armor, and he reaches in and pulls out a flask. Goes, oh, I must have been out for a long time because that is good. And he will offer the flask to anybody who wants to take a sip.
I'm good.
Come on, it's your favorite. And he'll like shove it in your nose, and you get just the slightest whiff of catnip.
I'll take a tiny sip, but
The
to appease him.
few drops that hit your tongue is a super refined and very modestly aged catnip wine.
You're right, that is good.
I told you. My lady, as he offers Pearl some.
Sure. Thank you.
To you, it doesn't taste so great. You can see
This-
the age and refinement, but the taste is just like grass, basically.
Grass. Yeah. This is good.
Well, I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad you enjoy it. There's much more of that to come as he suavely screws the lid back on the flask and puts it back in his armor.
I don't think I'll have another one. Thank you, though. Very kind.
Moderation is always key.
Yes.
Does anybody have anything else until Odessa needs a participant? Probably about
Can we
9
check
hours
on
from
him?
now. What's that?
I'm gonna say to Selden, someone, can we check on him? Is he okay? Did he die?
Odessa? No, we're to leave Odessa alone.
I'm concerned.
If
don't-
we
I don't
interrupt
think-
what he's doing, he's going to have to start all over again.
I don't think any of you know that at this point, but if you approach the doors, the sentries would very clearly and sternly inform you that per his instructions, nobody is to disturb him for 24 hours or enter the shrine.
I will be the one to probably do that then, just to make sure, because we were hearing things, right? And then now they stopped. Now we can't hear a thing.
Oh no, the storm is constant.
I will be the one to make sure and be like, nobody else has come in and out of here.
The sentry will respond in language you do not understand.
Great, gotcha. Never mind. And then I'll leave. And I'll be like, I guess he's still there.
I'd motion B
Hopefully
to come
alone.
with me to go talk to the Oracle about the additional information he told me about the shadow.
The Oracle is really rough around the edges. Severely exhausted, barely able to stay awake, but will answer any questions you have.
I guess I wouldn't press it.
Did Silt ever share with us that poem/riddle/thing?
Did you not get it sent to you?
The first one?
No, it was yeah, the in the heart of Unlight drifts the breathless maw.
No. She only shared the part about Gal. What she did share. She did not share the first half.
Oh, okay. So okay, I know you said you wrote it down and we're talking about sharing it, but I didn't know if you ever actually did.
No, I was gonna go, but the Oracle doesn't have any. We're not conversing right now, but I would come back and share that too. I was hoping to get some more from her, but No dice.
Does it feel like those
I mean, she's
two
awake.
might be
She'll
connected?
questions. She's just very tired.
No, I just wanted to like fill her in on like, well, this shadow is obviously maybe dead here, but it's not dead out in the world.
Did you see that
Just trying
last
to set
note
the
there,
stage.
Jeremy? Every time you put a no,
I
a
did.
new book, tika makes the sound of applause.
So yeah, then I'd share the other shadow thing with them.
Okay.
Everybody.
Does it kind of sound like those two are like maybe build like she was talking about this thing in the book?
She was describing the shadow.
Yeah, so the one with the maw, she clarified was about the shadow. The second one, you guys haven't gotten any clarification about. Everyone except for Silt can roll an Arcana check.
Oh, close.
Beautiful. On Pearl still, but there's Pearl. Okay.
Nah.
Taddy and Tika, you would recognize based off the chanting, the amount of time that the Oracle was chanting, and then the cryptic response that she used legend lore to produce those results about whatever she was loring about. If you are talking, you're muted.
No, I'm just trying to think of how Tika's gonna
Okay.
put this together to let them know.
Yeah, so Taddy's gonna go. I mean, the base for the lore spell is. Where does she get the information from?
Who?
The Oracle?
From the Oracle. Where I understand she got it from the spell, but in the description of the spell, because I can't read it, that's why I'm asking the DM. Is it from a god? Is it from a experience? Where does the information come from?
Name or describe a famous person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about that thing as described by the DM. It might consist of important details, amusing revelations, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. The more information you already know about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. Information is accurate, but might be couched in figurative language or poetry as determined by the DM.
Okay, so essentially this is just coming from the magical planes then.
Yeah, it's just from
not necessarily
from
any specific source.
Yeah, it's pulling. You would know that it's factual and it's pulled from the weaves of reality, not from a deity or some extraplanar being.
Okay.
It's pulled directly from the weaves of reality.
Okay, that's what I want a clarification.
So you know,
you know it that
factual,
would.
But you also know it might be slightly encrypted.
Right. So, Teddy's would then relay to the team that you know that the information she's given us it's true based on the the way things are, the way the magical strings. What you just said, basically. So yeah, this is happening. It's happening.
Well, I would, if I don't think I did already, I'd thank the Oracle for retrieving that information for us.
She says you're welcome. It's the absolute least she can do for you and your friends, freeing them from the grasp of whatever monstrosity or aberration that was.
Hey, Silt?
Yep.
Was that Mother?
I don't think that was Mother. She said that this is site specific here.
Can you
But
ask
it
her
seems
about
connected.
Mother? Like, I want to go take care of this gal situation, but I mean, we did come here to get their help for Mother.
Yeah, I did. I did say I thought that this was. I didn't say Mother, but this was a shadow that we were concerned about from the deep as well, and she said they were not the same.
Okay.
They can understand what Taddy and I are saying, right?
They can understand what
To each
you
other.
are saying, but not what Taddy is saying.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so if this shadow and Mother are two different entities, what can they give us on Mother? Because we're supposed to get their help to destroy Mother, and I don't want to leave here without that, since that's what we came all the way up here for.
Yeah, I haven't asked for more help yet since they needed rest. But at that point, I turned back to the Oracle and say that the reason that we are here is because Poseidon spoke to our cleric, sending us here to find his sons, which are you, to help find the shadow of the deep that many people of our land call Mother, that is ravaging our world.
She will respond with, "Tell me everything you know, truth, rumor, fact, or not, about this so-called Mother."
So I would do that.
Okay. At the end of doing that, she will sit down by the fire again, start rocking and chanting, and her eye will roll back into her head. And you know you've got to wait at least 10 minutes.
I'll look over my shoulder at Taddy and be like, "Man, this one, she's a champ. She's gonna sleep for weeks."
Well, I mean, yeah, we get that information, and then we then we'll figure out what we're doing from there, I guess, because
Yeah.
at least we accomplished the goal. We got here. We found the sun, so we got the information or help that we were after, and we'll go from there.
We presumed too early that it was them physical helping us.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice to ride on the back of one of these big guys to go smash something. But
Yeah. They probably have an important job here. I mean,
help is
Poseidon's right.
help. But help
Yes.
is help, and that's what we were told to do, is come get help. So here we are.
Anybody got anything in the time you're waiting while she's chanting?
Yes, actually, I do. In the big room, in the top left corner, there's even one in the right top corner. Are those beds?
They are what used to be beds. So you can make out like the frame and the bedding, but they are covered in mushrooms and mold and decay and rot. And they're really nothing usable. It's barely good enough to use as firewood at this point.
Okay. So no salvaging a bed of any sorts?
No.
Or a cot, maybe?
No.
Okay. Well, I know what cots are. Can I try and fasten some type of cot out of some of the wood that's in there?
Not that's in there. There's a tree line not too far from the temple, as well as the viney branches covering the temple. Yeah, you'd be able to fasten together some semblance of an off-the-ground bed with it.
Okay. So what I want to do is first I'll come to Pearl, because Pearl's our Hercules at the moment, and I'm gonna look at Pearl. I'm gonna go, look, Odie's gonna be tired as hell, and
Yeah.
I want to try and put a cot together for him, so he's got somewhere somewhat comfortable to sleep. Because as I kind of stretch my back a little bit, and you hear a little creaking, that floor is not comfortable at all. So would you mind helping me retrieve the wood required to make something for him?
Yes, of course, Taddy. Whatever you need. Let's go do that.
All right, so me and Pearl's gonna go retrieve some wood and
That'll
spend some
take
time.
a little bit of time. Silt, you're gonna get spawns while they're gone. But you guys will come back and you'll see Silt, I'm assuming, staring at her notebook. And you'd know 10 minutes had passed, so it would be fair to assume what she's looking at.
All right. Well, we're coming up on what, like hour 18, 19 that he's been doing this?
Not quite that far along yet. You're probably looking at like hour 15 right about now.
Okay. Okay, so we can we got the wood we needed. I got the plans in my head on how we're going to do it. So we'll just set it where we are now.
Okay.
And then we can assemble it a little bit later. We can go gather with Silt and okay, so what you get?
I would pass it over. Oh, right. You haven't seen it yet.
Would it be easier to just read it out loud, because the
I'll
group's going to...
I'll put it in the chat here.
Okay.
We are going to bypass any conversation about it for right this second. Obviously, we'll retcon it and all that, but with 14 minutes of playtime left, Odes, Brad, why don't you go ahead and talk us through the last 6 hours of your ritual, starting at that 18-hour mark when you require somebody else.
Starting at the 18-hour mark when I require somebody else? Okay. Did you get my message real quick?
Probably not, because
I sent it on Facebook.
not yet. You haven't.
Okay.
After you come out and get caught up,
Got
buttons
it.
will click. But as of right now, no. As of right now, you have to stay focused on this spell because it requires 24 hours of concentration to complete.
Gotcha. All right. So at this point, Otis would have, to retcon a little bit then, Otis would have left the shirt tooth necklace off to the side in that room where Gal was at. And it would have been really clear that he had set it off to the side. And I would say Silt or Tatty probably would have seen it, being the most observant ones. So with that being said, you guys are obviously hearing the storm happening, but it's going to change right about the 18-hour mark. And at the 18-hour mark, you're going to start to feel the stone in the temple start to shake, like just getting really, really, really strong. It's going to be pretty chaotic, to enough that I would say any one of our more inquisitive players would probably be like, what the fuck kind of thing. And Otis, as this is going off, Otis is going to, unbeknownst to you guys, is going to say something to the Cyclops real quick. And one of the Cyclops is going to come over and request whoever, Silt or Tatty, to bring the necklace over to the room. I don't know. Any takers?
Silt, you'd have to translate.
He's quick.
So.
I guess it just depends on who they walked up to and talked to.
Yeah, Teddy would. He's quick and nimble.
I mean, I would assume that they would tell you, Silt, seeing as you can talk with them. If you pass it along to Tatty, sure. I don't know how you guys want to handle that.
If I wasn't doing anything, I'd probably just go do it.
I mean,
that would make sense
okay,
because they would come to you, Silt, because
right.
they know. Then I mean, this is just random points. We'll just busy.
Yeah.
So as soon as Silt gets there, when you walk into the room, it's gonna be different than what I described to you earlier. The water that's in the basin is, so Odie's gonna be like more like in the middle of the room, or in the middle of the pool. And the water that's in this basin here is going to be swirling like violently, but Odie's going to be in one spot. And you're going to hear him chanting and calling out the various names of Poseidon. Things along the lines of like Lord of the Deep, the Shaker of the Earth, Bringer of Storms, things like that. And as he does that, he is going to be swiping the water with his trident. And as you see it each time, it's almost like lightning's hitting the water, but it's not. It's just like a flash of energy across the water. And every time he does it, the whirlpool's going to pick up a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. And as soon as he senses that you're there, he is going to turn to you and like make a motion for you to bring the necklace.
Well, I guess I'll get to here and cringe and continue down into the water.
When you
That was one of the other reasons why I was offering to go, because of the water.
I mean, I could fly it to him, but I'm just gonna walk in.
when you get in the water, even though the water's like swirling extremely violently around and it's just like going crazy, you don't feel any pull from the water. Like you don't feel what's it called? A current or anything from it. So you're able to just kind of walk out right there. It's almost like the water goes around you, if that makes sense.
Well, that seems like the least terrifying water that Silt's ever been in, then, as a, near drowning victim.
When you get out there, he's going to motion for you to stand still behind him. And then he is going to say this. Lord of the deep, hear me now. Shaker of the earth, strike with your fury. Bringer of storms, claim this prize as thine. By the crash of wave and the lash of thunder, by the salt of the sea and the spark of the storm, I bind these stones to your power. And as you hear that, a lightning bolt will hit right in front of them. Let lightning crown these walls. Let thunder seal this ground. Let all who enter feel the wrath of the deep. Take this offering into your endless depths, swallow it, and make holy what remains. By your tide, by your tempest, by your trident, this temple is yours, now and forever. And with that, he's going to motion for you to put the necklace into the water.
Which I would do.
When you do that, the water swallows it without a ripple. There's no disturbance in the water, and the water goes calm. The storm starts to subside. There's no current in the water. It's just a slight swirl as to what's going on. And with that, that will close up the hollow spell for this. And this area would be, or this shrine would be sacred for Poseidon now. You'll notice that there's like a slight humming noise kind of coming from the stone a little bit. It's nothing negative, but it's like almost like a draw to the ocean kind of thing. And the water, which wasn't salt water before, is now salt water. So things have definitely changed, and you would feel a divine presence, particularly in this room. And with that, Otis would turn and look at you and say thank you, and then begin lumbering out of the water.
I'm going to
Which
retcon you for 1 second there. Because you didn't collaborate with me. That's something that's going to happen.
all right, do
Oh,
it.
Odess is going to turn to face you. And right before he would have said thank you, there is a flash of bright light. And that bright light affects everybody in the temple area. It's so bright, it's blinding. And it only lasts, it's flashing going off. And in seconds that follow, you know rubbing your eyes and letting the sunspots go away. And when they finally go away, the grayscale of the Shadowfell has receded.
Hey. I don't know what to do with all this color.
And Odes says, "Thank you," and starts lumbering his way out of the shrine.
So with that, are the Cyclops talking at all right now?
Not
Even amongst themselves.
Not currently, no.
Okay. So I'll kind of explain some of the things that happen.
Well, let's do it theatrically. Which one do you want to say something to?
I will say it to. I will say it this one.
Okay. So everybody,
No.
the sudden flash of light and the restoration of color, you all kind of step out. You can hear footsteps on the tiles. So you know Odes is stepping out of the temple. And I'm lagging, so I'm not going to move all your tokens.
I'm
Silk and Odes step out of the shrine. And Odes speaks to a Cyclops, and what does he say?
He's going to look at him and say, "Your job is done. You can go now."
The Cyclops will respond, and you all, clear as common, hear him say, "Poseidon's will be done. Thank you for restoring his temple." And they go walking off.
So above table, part of the hollow spell is you guys can now communicate with any creature inside of the area. As if you're speaking a common language.
Technically, the spell is 6 feet, but in this exact scenario, it's homebrewed to be the temple. So, like Silt right now, looking over Odes' shoulder out past the gate, you can see that the grayscale resumes about 10 feet outside of the front gate. So it's just like a bigger bubble centralized on the temple, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot. That's just funny. I'm reading that. I forgot that effect happened.
Like the sanctuary spell that Godric had.
Very similar. A little bit different, but very similar.
Odes will. I need to get out of the pointer mode. Start walking towards the others. And as he approaches, sorry.
And as you get to them, we're gonna call it a week.
Oh, that's just perfect timing.
He can't get some sleep? We can't set him up for some sleep first?
We're gonna stop right there. To go straight to sleep, he can do it next week. So
you have to wait.
All right. Well, good game, everybody. Filling in some blanks, figuring out some shit, getting hit on by horny cats. You know, normal D&D shit. So, thanks everybody for coming to watch the stream, or watch the stream later on. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. And